Hi, welcome to Feed Dump, where today there's 3 of us here, and all of us are days with unacceptable temperatures. I'm today. Joining me is yesterday.
You thought I was over, but my trauma persists.
And, oh great, tomorrow.
I will avenge my fallen brethren.
You know how when you have like a fear or aversion to something, you can expose yourself to it for an extended period of time to maybe sort of like come to terms with your feelings about it? A Pennsylvania couple is on probation after trying to cure their son from being afraid of the dark by locking him in the trunk of their car.
If you're gonna go that far, why not just dump a big bucket of spiders over him? 2 birds, 1 stone.
Why the trunk of the car? There are many other places where it's dark, like a barrel that's been dumped into the ocean, or, the inside of a cannon that's about to be fired.
What we really need to take away from this is that you can get away with just about anything as long as you say you were trying to help the person.
More to the point, the person you're trying to help has to be a child who trusts you.
That's a great point, Cam. How do you get your child into the trunk of a car? Why, you give them a flashlight and tell them to look for candy.
Well, that's just getting children into your car 101.
Oh great, now every single holiday that has to do with candy is gonna be seriously fucked up for this kid.
It's Easter morning. It's time to go out and hunt for candy.
Never again! I'm not going back! I'm not going back!
Good job, parents. I'm sure this traumatic childhood experience will in no way affect how he feels about dark, cramped spaces in the future.
That reminds me, I need to go check my car.
Like you didn't already feel shitty enough projecting all your human emotions onto your pets, a new study has revealed dogs can feel jealousy.
In all seriousness, anybody who already owns a small dog already fucking knows that.
What's the methodology? Out of curiosity.
I am glad you asked. The owners of 36 small dogs were asked to do 3 things in the test. Shower affection on a plush animatronic dog, shower affection on a plastic jack-o'-lantern, and read a children's book aloud, while ignoring their pet.
I kind of feel like we're going into a dark place where people just sign up to do cruel things to other things in the interest of psychological experiments.
I'm really looking forward to the study of dogs, half in prison uniforms, the other half in guard uniforms, separated and given agency to do things to each other.
Or maybe they could just lock the dogs in the trunk of a car.
Tiny little pug-sized shivs. German shepherds with tasers. Come on, tell me there isn't money in this.
A great pity to you if Feed Dump is the source of your news. But, a Feed Dump follow-up. Hewlett Packard has settled out of court with Chubby Checker, best known for his 1960 hit song The Twist, over the use of his name in their Chubby Checker penis measuring app.
Ash, I can't get a good angle. Do you want to?
No.
What I can't get around is that the app purported to be able to estimate the size of a guy's penis based on his shoe size, which is a rule of thumb at best, and you can do without an app?
I feel it's important to point out that this measuring device is entirely an urban legend, entirely fictive, and has nothing to do with reality whatsoever.
Or a ruler.
So if it was for measuring your own dick, obviously that would be the way to do it. But the idea is it is an app which purported to let women estimate the size of a man's genitals based on his shoe size. So it's like, do you take a picture of it? Or do you, if you just see a guy, you're not going to be like, excuse me, what size shoes do you wear? Oh, how are you possibly using this app in any remotely effective way?
I don't know, Graham. What size shoe do you wear?
14. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's how.
Hewlett Packard has a dick measuring app. The people who can't even communicate to you when your printer is out of paper or toner. How do they let you know how big a guy's unit is? Does it say PC load letter?
Just open up my Hewlett Packard penis utility here at 2 inches. That can't be... Let me just clean the heads. Ah, that's better. I am just glad that according to Mr. Checker's lawyer, this whole problem about penises was resolved, quote, to the mutual satisfaction of both parties.
Well, at least Checker's Chubby got there.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. The Oak Ridge National Laboratory, an education and practical facility for the U.S. Department of Energy, has canceled one of their employee enrichment courses after it was decided that some people might have a problem with the concept of a class to help you reduce your southern accent.
Okay, Now, to get the protons in the cyclotron up over 45 gigaelectron volts, we're going to need to overpower the entire facility.
all right. I said extra sausage on my breakfast sandwich.
I'm a researcher here in these here facilities, ma'am.
Sure you are.
The purpose of the class was so that their employees would be remembered, quote, for what they are saying, not how they are saying it.
This right here is a case of accent privilege, something we as Canadians, with our famously neutral accent, are very familiar with.
I blame Hollywood. You never see a Roland Emmerich disaster movie with the chief scientist bursting into the Oval Office and going, "Now, Mr. President, what you got here is a massive polar vortex. Pretty soon now you're going to be having gales of liquid helium ripping out of the ionosphere."
Contrary to that, if you want to sound extra smart, you could probably take another class and just get a fake British accent.
Forget a British accent. Where do I sign up to get a German accent so I can be smart and terrifying?
This is the U.S. Department of Energy. I don't want that. I don't want to distrust someone if they're telling me, "I think we should invest in solar."
Yeah, sure.
Solar.
Solar sounds good.
100%.
Solar sounds good.
Solar. Take our money. Oh my God.
It's fine.
Don't
It's
hurt
fine.
us.
It's fine.
And so, until next time, remember, there may be better sources for news, but they don't have this hat, which I know Kathleen used recently, but the guy who sent it to us made sure to find one that was actually my size, and gosh darn it, I'm going to wear it, because I don't get to do that often on account of I have a fat head, according to this head girth app I just checked. It's made by Epson. That's weird.
And so, in order to help him out, I put him in the trunk of the car.
Wait, doesn't it get kind of hot in there?
Oh, I left the AC on. I'm not a monster.